That's driven to center field. De La Cruz got turned around, now looks up, and that ball is out of here. Francisco Lindor into the black, a 3-run homer and 3 batters into the game. The Mets have a 3-0 lead. On a night when Francisco's mom, Maria, is in the ballpark to watch him in New York for the first time since he became a Met, Lindor, in his first at-bat, hits a 3-run homer to put the Mets in front.
How about that?
Wow. And don't you think he knows it?
Wow.
And Lindor lines it into center field. Base hit, and the Mets win the ball game. Nimmo comes home with the winning run. Francisco Lindor with the tying hit in the 5th, the winning hit in the 10th, and the Mets take the opener of the doubleheader from the Giants. Down in the count 0-2, Francisco Lindor plates the winner. That's launched out to left field. Back goes Fraley. He'll take a look, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with a 2-run homer. Number 20 for Lindor, and it's 2-0 New York.
Great at bat.
Well, Lindor kept looking for a pitch he could pull, and finally he did, clearing the left field wall for his 20th home run.
The Mets have 33 steals on the season. He's got 12 of them. That's 26th in baseball overall for the Mets. Lindor pulls that down the line. Fair ball. Takes an awkward kick off the wall. He goes to second. It's second and third for the second consecutive inning with nobody out.
A lot different situation than the last inning. Why? Because you have speed on the bases now. Last time with Daniel Vogelbach at third base and no outs, you really couldn't push it. But now you have Marte at third. Francisco Lindor gets this pitch that missed his location, able to pull it over the defense.
2-1 Alonso hits this one well. How well? A 3-run home run. 25th of the year and RBI 79, 80, and 81. They pitch to the polar bear and he makes them pay.
Tony, explain something to me. What's Joe Musgrove's best pitch?
Slider, sinker in and slider away.
What was that pitch?
Probably his 4th or 5th best pitch.
Bases loaded, 2 out for Lindor. 3 infielders on the right side against Francisco. And he lifts one down the left field line, slicing toward the crowd. Ruff on the run, can't get it. It's a fair ball.
No.
And 3 runs are going to score. No, the ball bounced out of play. Just 2 runs will score. That's 500 career RBIs for Francisco Lindor. A fly ball double that fell in right along the line, hopped into the crowd for 2 bases. 2-run score, and the Mets tie the game. Marte will have to go back to third, but congratulations to Lindor. RBIs number 499 and 500. And Lindor cracks that one to right center field. Thompson won't get it. That ball's up the gap and all the way to the wall. Marte digging for third. He's being waved home by Joey Cora. He will score without a throw, and it's tied. Francisco Lindor with the RBI double, chasing home Marte to tie the game at 2. 86 runs batted in for Francisco Lindor.
After that cutter, Keith, this fastball, I believe, was right down the middle. Right down the pipe. And you can't do it to a hitter like Lindor.
And Francisco unloads one to left center field. It's well hit. Back in the gap goes Hernandez, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with a 3-run homer. Take that. Number 18 for Lindor. And it's 7-3 New York. Hitting back is the best revenge.
And that gives the Mets some breathing room. And like I said, Gare, good matchup for Lindor. Just don't roll over that sinker, and he took it right where it was pitched. Down and away, when he goes that way, is right into his strength.
Lindor having himself quite a road trip. And Lindor drives this one down the left field line toward the pole. Home run! Francisco Lindor with a 2-run homer to put the Mets in front. Number 15 for Lindor. Alonso and now Lindor homering, and the Mets lead 3-2.
Both Alonso and Lindor able to keep that slider fair. just barely down the line.
Well, Lindor's at 15 home runs this year. 5 of the 15 have come against Miami in just 10 games. And this barely stayed fair. Using a little body English. Got it.
5 home runs and now 14 RBI against this Marlins team.
And Lindor shoots one over the bag. That's a fair ball, and the Mets will take the lead. Guillorme is in. Nimmo scores. Here comes Marte. It gets by the left fielder Peterson. Lindor will be held at third. It's a 3-run triple for Lindor, and the Mets lead it 10-8 in the 8th inning. Unbelievable.
Wow.
This team. Lindor with a 6 RBI night. Clears the bases with an opposite field triple, and the Mets have put 6 on the board in the 8th inning. They've come from 6 runs down to take the lead. And Lindor hits one in the air to deep left field. Back goes Yelich to the warning track, looking up. It's out of here! Francisco Lindor with a grand slam to put the Mets in front. Oh, wow! The Mets' big guns coming through.
First pitch fastball and up, and Lindor just ready for it. And that is clutch. The 2 big 3-4 hitters coming through today. 7 RBI, all runs.